What up, YouTube? Day's midlife card crisis here. Coming at you with two video responses. One for Thundering24 and the other one for Huyck Graphs. We'll start with one for Sean Huyck. His is pretty simple. It's a 200 subscriber contest, just saying thanks. And he just wants you to make a video response and just give him a little shout out. So, Sean, here's your shout out, and congrats on 200 subs. And if y'all know him, big Detroit fan, Lions, Tigers. He also does a lot of TTMs and makes the really sick customs for the TTM. So check him out, and I'll try to leave the link down below. And like I said, he's at 200 subs. He wants to get more involved in the community, and he's trying to get out there. So go hit him up. Second one is for Chad, Thundering24. He has 3 parts to his contest, so you have 3 chances to win 3 prizes. First one, just answer some questions that he has in the video for on his life, which I am not going to do that part because I just don't know too much about him. We've only been subbed for about a year now, so don't know any of his past stuff. I know he's been on YouTube forever, like probably 8 years or some of that, so I don't know him that long. So can't answer those questions, but I can do the other 2 parts, which I'm going to do today. Just wants to see some sports stuff that you've never shown in a video before. So I'm going to do that today, and then also want you to show a PC bust for the 3rd part. So let's get this going. I'm going to show a couple things, some yearbooks that I have never shown these before. But this is from the 1992 Cotton Bowl. My first year to move to Texas, and I believe this was Florida State versus, yeah, there it is right there in the cover. Florida State versus A&M, and one of my buddies was a big Florida State fan, so I've actually become a Florida State fan myself. And here's got the ticket stubs right up here, and then this is just the program. Second, I got this. This is from the Baseball Hall of Fame. Went there in, I guess, '88 when I was a kid. And Willie Stargell was the inductee that year. And I believe he was the only one. This is just a cool little yearbook for that. Then we'll get on to my yearbooks from when I was a kid from the Mets. I actually had '86, which is the year they won the championship. And Tim Tuffle actually signed my yearbook, and I cut it out like an idiot and put it into like a little autographed scrapbook. And so I'm not sure what I did with that. I was looking for it, but don't have that anymore, at least to show. But I got here's the '87. There's just another Cotton Bowl. Here's a 1992. We got a little Eddie Murray, Brett Saberhagen, and Bobby Bonilla here on the cover. Here's the '88 with some of my favorite players: Keith Hernandez, Doc Gooden, Strawberry, Carter. Looks like Hojo and Kevin McReynolds. This is a 1990. We have looks like Bob Ojeda on the right. Frank Viola's the main right here. Frank Viola. My favorite pitcher, Sid Fernandez. You got the Doc. I think that's David Cone and Ron Darling. Let me see. Yep, looks like David Cone. Here's a New York Giants yearbook from 1990, year they won the Super Bowl. And I got a couple more Jets ones right here. 86, 87. Couple other things. I got some old Beckett's that I've kept over the years. This is from 1990. Nolan Ryan on the cover. This next one from 1993. Jackie Robinson. And these 2 are very cool. I totally forgot I had these. From 1995. A little Mickey Mantle on the cover. And this is probably my favorite Beckett of all time. has a DiMaggio and Mantle, and on the back, Garrick and Ruth. So it's a very cool. It's also in very good condition. So not sure that's worth anything, but I know that one's a pretty popular one. So I got those, and this is going to be pretty sick. This is a old photograph album book for the Mets from their '86 parade when they won the World Series. As you see from the coloring, I've had this for a long time, but it's kind of some cool photos. Gary Carter and Strawberry. And here's Keith Hernandez, Sid Fernandez, Kevin Mitchell, Wally Backman, Ron Darling, Bob Ojeda, Lee Mazzilli, and Howard Johnson. Davey Johnson, the coach, Mookie Wilson, another Strawberry and Carter, Backman, Lenny Dykstra, Ralph Kiner, he was the announcer. It's on the TV, and a Hall of Famer, I believe. Davey Johnson, yeah, Ray Knight, Resio Roscoe. Think about taking these photos out and putting them in a frame, since this book is pretty old. There's just my aunt and her co-workers on a roof. That's at their work. So she's the one who gave this to me. Then I just had a couple other photos in here. Carter, Don Mattingly, Jack Clark, Dave Winfield, Cone, Ricky Henderson, Doc, Strawberry. That's Randy Myers, Sid Fernandez. I totally forgot I had all these photos in here. So it looks like now I got Willie Randolph here. And who's this right here? Oh, there's some random ones. Frank Viola. What do we got here? Oral Hershiser. Chris Sabo. Kurt Gibson. Tony Gwynn. Dave Righetti. Steve Sachs. Another Hojo. And Roberto Kelly. Not the player to end with, but... So those are some cool things that I've never shown before. And let's get to the PC busts. I don't believe it's actually a bust yet. But as you see, I got my large quantity of Geno Smith rookies here. And I still think he's going to be pretty good this year. We have some weapons. But it's not as valuable as it was of what I paid for most of this stuff. So technically it's a bust so far, but it could bounce back. We will see. We'll pretty much know soon at the beginning of next year once we get through a couple games where we're standing. So, but you got all those rookies right there. Geno Smith. And then I've shown this before, but my shelf. So this will be my maybe PC bust, we'll call it. So that's what I got for today, guys. Go check out Thundering24, Huyck Graphs, and I should be back with another video with a couple of case break recaps. So till then, you have a good night.